Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to some Space Engineers. And yeah, I need magnesium before I embark on building a combat vessel. Now, I kind of need a way to quickly go out and find ore deposits, because my miner is good at mining, but it's not really that great at, like, going places. Well, I guess it could. I guess it could be if I put some thrusters on the back. Now, there's a conundrum. Do I build a dedicated scout craft, or do I just... Do I build a scout craft, or do I use my miner as a scout and try to improve its handling and speed? Now, the thing about the miner is that it's got a refinery, an arc furnace, and an assembler on it, and storage. It's got all this extra stuff on it that I'd be lugging around. Whereas if I make a dedicated scout aircraft, it's going to have nothing on it but an ore detector. And it's going to be built for very high speed. So, I'm kind of leaning towards making a dedicated scout craft. That's what I'm thinking. And I could very easily, quickly build it out of spare parts from right here. Might do that. Alright, Lacedaemon, are you feeling generous? Can you help me build a scout craft? Alright, let's see here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. I'm gonna try this technique, a new station. And we'll put it right here, I suppose. There we go. So now I can bang into this as much as I want, and it will not go flying off into space. Alright. So we want a single large thruster. Actually, I think one large might be too big. Might be too ambitious. I think a small thruster would be fine. Let's give it some light armor blocks just for rigidity. And that ought to be enough. I'd like it to be able to go quite quickly. So I'm thinking something like 3 thrusters. Like that. I love this music. Like, seriously? God, I love Space Engineers music. Maybe 2 thrusters for rear thrust. Maybe I should remake this and put the cockpit in the middle of the array and have 8 welders around it. That might give me a better view. That's going pretty quick, though. That's a lot faster than I could weld it by hand. Nope. I forget how big the welding array below my viewing area is. There we go. Is that all done? Ooh, look at those meteors flying by. Glad I am sheltered behind this asteroid. Okay, it looks like it's completely done now. And that makes building large ships so easy, just making them stations. Okay. Looks like we're missing some bits. Missing reactor component. Yeah. let me go get some. Unless I can maybe steal some from the Lacedaemon. Well, the Lacedaemon is mine, so I'm not really stealing anything. Ore detector. Oh, and right, I want to put the antenna on there. To do so, I may actually have to back this thing up. Or make it go forward in the opposite direction. There we go. If there's not enough room for me to back up, then I will make room to back up. Oh, I never get tired of grinding stuff up in this game. It's so satisfying. Just listen to that cacophony of glorious progress. Okay. Let's back it up so I can have enough room to put that antenna on there. Okay. The antenna, I'll stick it right here. Is there a way I can make it go like this instead? Yeah. It'll fit right there in the middle. Sweet. Large steel tube, small steel tube, and radio components. Gee, where am I going to find the... Oh, hello. Hi, hi, hi. I'm just out of your range, aren't I? But you're in mine. 1 second. Let me convince this thing to stop being operational. You dead yet? Oh, no, you're not dead. You dead? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, what? Am I not shooting the right way now? Well, that's very weird. Where am I shooting? I'm shooting up there. Okay, so aiming in... I was trying to just aim in third person, but apparently that's not a thing. Oh, I disabled it. What about you? You don't look disabled at all. Are you? Hey, you dead? I want to pump some shots into it to be sure. You dead? It appears to be dead. Okay. Hi. How are you? Do you have any ammunition I could borrow, maybe? Oh, you used all yours up. So you were out of ammo. What about you? You were out of ammo too. Oh, look at all this. Refineries and all kinds of cool stuff. Waste not, want not. I don't like letting stuff just fly off into space. I like grinding it down. I don't know. I know it's like some trivial amount of steel plate here, but I just don't like watching it fly off. Left unclaimed. Okay, now, I was after you right here, actually. Whoa! That's right, this stuff is really bulky. I forgot about that. Let's deposit what I have on that construction site. And then come over here. Oh, full again. And back. Oh, deposited something. And full again. I deposited something? What am I I'm not really paying attention to what I'm getting here. Is it... Oh, I see. It's the radio communication equipment. Radio communication equipment is hilariously massive and bulky. It takes up a lot of room in your inventory. I'm going to keep the scrap metal on me, I guess. Let's deposit some of this so I can have more room in my inventory. Let's try that again. And I'm full instantly. Could you imagine doing this without, like, at 1x inventory? Like, it would be so stupid. Like, it would take... There we go. I think it's safe to grind this down now. There we go. And this should finish it. Booyah. Awesome. So now all this thing needs is... Oh, right! The reactor components. I'm going to go fill that in. I'll be right back. There we go. She's all finished. Sorry, I forgot I had my mic boom tilted up. Let's see. I think we're ready to turn her into a ship. Yep. It's kind of awesome that just because it's a station, it's completely immune to physics. Alright. Info, convert to ship. Oh, it's a ship now. Awesome. I added 2 solar panels on here so that it might be able to break even on energy if it's idling. Although that's obviously only going to be in sunlight. It's kind of a shame that even though there's light here, I don't think the solar panels produce anything at all, which is a real shame. Like, it'd be kind of cool if, like, no matter where you went in Space Engineers, there's always a little bit of reflected or refracted light hitting the solar panels. Yeah, 0 output. That's not realistic. I mean, there would be a small amount of output. But anyway, let's see. 5 days of time. How quickly do we get on up to max speed here? Sort of fast-ish. I just realized I am driving out in a meteor storm. Very nice handling. Turns very rapidly. If I turn it into the sun here... Fuel time does go to infinite. It's awesome. So I can idle with these solar panels. Each one produces... getting like... I'm kind of haphazardly turned into the sun here. Getting 4 kilowatts, and oh, that's easily enough to run the antenna and the beacon. I see. Ore Scout. And the ship name is Ore Scout. Antenna. So if I... How do I... There we go. If I control click, I can manually type that in. So that's... so antenna. Antenna versus beacon. What's the difference? Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn the antenna off. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I need to turn it on, just so I can show you the difference. The difference is a massive difference in power draw. 40 versus 2. Even a beacon going full blast is much better than an antenna. No, I don't want you to broadcast. I think an antenna set to not broadcast is just basically a receiver. So the beacon broadcasts the name of the beacon to whoever's in range. The antenna will receive, and you can use antennas to set up a overlapping field of communication so that you can remotely access, I think, let me see here. Do I have to set it to broadcast? Is that the problem? Go ahead and broadcast. I thought I could control it with my suit. Maybe...
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, cool. Is that the antenna range of my suit? That's kind of neat. What happens if I hop in here? Oh, is that just the antenna range of, Ah. That's really cool. So if I expand it outwards all the way, now it's super far out there. Honestly, farther than I can see. It's very odd looking. Well, I know my view range is set to 40,000. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, info. There we go. Antenna. Oh, I need. I think I need the other block, the remote control block. Right? Isn't that it? Isn't that an actual block? Get out. Isn't it camera, sensor, remote control? That's it. Right. Okay. Alright. That's what I was missing. My bad. So basically the antenna takes a lot of power. So I'm just going to turn that block off. And that I'm going to leave at 50,000. The rest of this, let's see. The ore detector, the reason I put... Now you might be asking, Vechs, if the antenna is so power hungry, why did you... why did you put it on there in the first place? Well, the ore detector can broadcast through the antenna what it's... So you can see, you can get the signal from the ore detector without actually... Like, let me see here. Let me park this. The large ship and you might also be asking, like, why didn't I make this a small ship? The small ship ore detector is 50 meters. The large ship ore detector is 150. So by making it a large class ship, I triple the range of the ore detector. So let me do that. I'll turn the antenna back on. The ore detector can broadcast using the antenna. So if I hop out, as you can see, as long as I am in range of the antenna on the ship, I get the feed from the ore detector, and that's why I put the antenna on there. So I can use this to see remotely. Now that implies that I could make more of these and leave them parked and have live feed of ore data. Now, if I put a remote control on there, I could pilot it in a camera. I could pilot it remotely and basically make a ore scouting drone, which I might do because that kind of sounds cool. But for now, I still feel in the grand scheme of things we're in the very early stages of my LP. I have a lot of things I'd like to do eventually, and we're in the early days. We're just still getting established. We don't even have a station yet, and I'd like to make a station somewhere. but I'd like to make a station in a more favorable location. Actually, I think I know where I'd like to put a station. I'd like to put one at 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Just because I just like the sound of that. And if I ever get lost, it's easy to come back to 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. In fact, let me go ahead and do that. GPS, new, name 1,000. Future home of Davian HQ. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And where is 1,000, 1,000, 1,000? Oh, it's right down there. Cool. So we're actually pretty close to spawn, basically. I like that. Alright, so there's gold and silicon here. We'll have to start actually using my ore scout. Gold, silicon. I need to find a source of magnesium. Need to locate magnesium. So if I stop, how is my fuel time doing? Assuming I'm not in sunlight. 4 days. That's pretty good. Iron, gold, silicon, iron, uranium, silver, gold, nickel, iron, nickel. Man, those peanuts are very rich in ore. I love those peanuts. Oh, I am going to turn the antenna off for now, though. That's a pretty hefty amount of power it uses. I'd rather not have it turned on.
Meteor storm
Iron,
inbound.
silicon, platinum, gold, cobalt, no magnesium. Everything but magnesium, I think, actually. Let me check the top one up here. And there is a meteor storm going on. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Why is the sun so hard to find? There it is. You'd think I could just follow the line of the lens flare. Cannot help but notice that meteors are streaking my way. Maybe we'll hop into the shadow of the peanut here. Silicon, cobalt, platinum, iron. Just chill here and let the peanut protect me. So no magnesium in the peanuts. Like everything, literally everything but magnesium. Well, crap. No wonder I have not found any yet. I feel like I want to put maybe 2 more thrusters on this thing for forward thrust. Let's head out this way. Oh, the meteor storm is not done yet. I suddenly regret this. Okay, ice front. I seem to be able to see them from reasonably far away. And there is an asteroid right here. I'm gonna make a dash to it and hide behind it. I think I'm okay now. Okay. Just getting ready to hopefully maybe dodge dodge a meteor. Oh, this thing looks interesting. Like there's just a giant blob stuck on it. Oh, by the way, this patch added in voxel hands, so that we can, if you're in creative mode, you can make terrain and mineral deposits. But you can only do so within the bounding boxes of an asteroid, so you can't go completely nuts with it. Just partially nuts. Silicon, iron. Well, silicon and iron is nice. I'd prefer ooh, wow. Look at that crater. Look at that huge crater. Let's investigate the huge crater. Cobalt. Iron, cobalt, nickel, gold. Okay. So I think this thing is definitely more maneuverable and responsive than the mining ship. The mining ship is a little on the sluggish side. This thing handles quite nice. There's cobalt. Nickel. No magnesium. Otherwise, it seems like a nice asteroid. There's plenty of resources here. Well, so that's my starting asteroid over there. I suppose for sheer organization's sake, we'll call this Asteroid 2. So Asteroid 2, cobalt, nickel, gold, silicon, and iron. Cobalt, nickel, silicon, gold, iron. There. Was there anything else on this thing besides these resources? I think there was. Wasn't there one more? Could have sworn there was one more. Not that it matters. I'm looking for I think I have pretty good quantities of everything except magnesium. The peanuts at the starting asteroid have every resource except for that. Cobalt, nickel, iron, gold, iron. There's plenty of ion. Okay. So what else is there out here? There's the starting area. There's asteroid 2. Go ahead and leave this area. Head back out into open space during a meteor storm, because I'm a smart person. There's one. Let's go over there and hopefully not get hit by a meteoroid. Okay, it looks like we're safe-ish. I'm going to put dampeners on to try and smooth out my non-relevant vectors. We're heading this way. There we go. Now I can chill. That's a pretty cool looking ship, I think. It's got good exploration vessel. Could probably use maybe some armor. I might use catwalks as armor, just to make the gyro and the other bits on it not completely exposed. Might be a good place to implement spaced armor. Spaced armor is basically where you sacrifice the outer layer and just assume it's expendable, but it keeps an explosion away from your more vital area. And I have apparently managed to lose the ability to zoom in and out. Oh, that's back. Okay. So there's asteroid 2. There's a starting asteroid. For argument's sake, we're going to call this one asteroid 3. I'm not going to number them by their location, but simply the order in which I managed to visit them. Another good reason to have my base at 1000, 1000, 1000 is that it's a good location for... let me turn around and give max thrust to stopping. Silver! Okay, well, right off the bat we found silver. Magnesium, please. Platinum. Okay. Platinum, uranium, gold. Who would have thunk that magnesium was going to be so difficult to locate? Looks like there's an opening. I'm gonna fly in the opening and investigate. I see uranium right there, I think. No, that's just shadow. Is my ore scout small enough to go in here? Yes, it is. I just realized I should have maybe put a light on this thing. Although I honestly maybe don't need one. It's just it would just drain electricity. Nope. Not really too much in here. What was it? Iron, gold, uranium, platinum, and silver? I think. Well, damn. No magnesium. That's what I'm really after, and I cannot find it. Well, I hate to return empty-handed, so I'm going to head to this asteroid. Time skip! Well, we're here at asteroid 4, and I see gold, silver, iron, nickel, uranium. Not really seeing magnesium, though. That sucks. Otherwise, a really cool asteroid. Look at that, it's nice and open. Lots of easy areas for mining. You know what I kind of want to make is a large ship that's got pretty massive drilling heads, and it can just eat an entire asteroid all at once. I think that would be really cool. Okay, well... Asteroid 4. And it's gold, silver, nickel, iron, uranium. Gold, silver, nickel, iron, uranium.
Meteor storm inbound.
Well, I guess I'm just going to chill here and ride out the meteor storm inside this asteroid, where it appears to be reasonably safe-ish. Yep, asteroid's flying right by me. Maybe get out and walk around. Oh god, this game is so relaxing. I didn't mean to yawn on camera, but it's just the music and drifting around. I love this game. This game is really addicting. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I've been playing it a lot, and I just really like it. I kind of see myself maybe... Well, I don't know. You can get tired of any game if you play it long enough, but Space Engineers might be one of those games where I can always come back to it if I take a break. Like, some games, you play it and you get your fill, and even if you stop playing it and take a break, if you come back to it, it's never really as exciting again. Space Engineers seems like it might be the kind of game where I can keep coming back to it. I have other games like that, like Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. I might play it for a while and get tired of it, but I can always go back to it. It's a really fun game. Same with Fallout New Vegas. I love Fallout New Vegas. Might be one of my favorite games. It's at least in the top probably 5 or 10. Yeah, it's one of those games you can always go back to. But I think Space Engineers might end up being that. Magnesium looks like a bluish deposit, I think. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching me scout around. I can't believe after 4 different asteroids we've looked at, we have not located any magnesium. I mean, what are the odds of that? I'm trying to maneuver my ship into that splash of sunlight right there. So it can hit the solar panel. That'd be kind of funny. Alright, anyway, I'll stop rambling. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, take it easy.